In this video, I'm going to talk to you about having what you want, pretty much what you want, or having to get what you want easier. You've all heard of manifesting, and a lot of you perhaps have seen that it works. However, sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it works. And the reason why sometimes it doesn't work is because you don't have the self-concept that is aligned or has the same energy as your goals. For instance, if you want to be healthy and you're currently not healthy, if you're like most people, you're probably focusing on your ill health. Focusing on your ill health puts you on the same wavelength of the ill health and manifests as more ill health. However, if you had a new self-identity of a healthier you, and even though your 3D world is not of a healthy you in time will eventually become a healthy you. So let me explain. Let's go over this. Now, for you to achieve anything in this world, including health, wealth, new relationship, happy relationship, you have to have a clear goal of what exactly you want. If you do not have a clear goal of what you want, you cannot achieve it. This is because, think about it, a ship, if it were to leave the port and it had no idea where it was going, or had a vague idea of where it was going, it would never reach there. But it has precisely to the point of where it's going. So mathematically speaking, it has a number it's going to, so it cannot not fail to get there. It might go through a storm, it might go through something, but it will eventually reach its goal, provided, of course, it has a fuel, it doesn't get capsized, etc., etc. It will get to its goal. My point is, you can't achieve your goals if you don't have a specific goal. So if you want better health, or better wealth, better relationship, you have to define it. You have to sit down and write down your goal. Take your time, and I can guarantee you this is one of the hardest things to do, because most people think they want a better life, but they have no idea what it looks like or how it would be like. But sit down and ask yourself, what would my ideal life be like if I currently achieved it? And write it down. It need not be long. It should be, I am wealthy. I have, this around me. Something specific. It has to be specific. If you want health, what does good health exactly is? If you want wealth, what is good wealth to you? It should be defined clearly in a statement written down. That would indicate that you had the goal. Now, this goal you have written down now, is you're going to repeat it to yourself. First thing in the morning, first thing at night, several times. Look in the mirror and repeat it. Look through your own eyes and repeat it over and over again. Create a vision board. Look at an image that indicates you have achieved that goal. Make a self-affirmation tape. Hear your voice saying that goal over and over again. That goal has to become a part of you. You have to identify with that goal. If you don't identify with that goal, you cannot change your new self-concept. So now you have the goal. So it's be who you want to be. You've seen who you want to be. You've written it down. You're using affirmations. You're using inner conversations. Inner conversations means basically you close your eyes and you hear someone telling you or confirming that you have your goal. So it's your loved one telling you, hey, how do you get so healthy? Or your kidneys are healthier, or something like that. It's the conversation indicates that you already are healthy. It doesn't indicate the process of getting it. It indicates that you're healthy. How you get there is none of your business. You get there, and this video will tell you how to get there. But getting there is not your business. Don't worry about the how. Just find out what you want, and let's create a new identity for yourself. So now we have the be part. Be means that you have the vision. You are being who you want to be. Now we're going to act as who you want to be. So the new healthier you, how would they act? You have to act like that person. You have to make the assumption that you're that person. So let's say you're currently not healthy, so you're eating the wrong foods, you've been eating processed foods, junk foods, and you can't seem to break away from it. Well, you can't break away from it because you don't identify as being healthy. So you want to act like the person that you want to be. So what does that mean? For instance, let's say you want to be healthy, okay? And you made the assumption, or you have the goal of the new you want to be. Well, you're already that person. The 3D world hasn't caught on, but in your mind's eye, in your inner being, you know you're that person already. You're already taking the identity. Now you have to establish that identity, so you act as though you were. For instance, if you went to the supermarket and you're, how would you act? How would the healthier you shop? They wouldn't buy processed food, would they? So when you're going and you're picking up that bad food on the shelf, you immediately remind yourself, I'm the new me. And you refer back to your goals, your vision. And then you see that in time, you're breaking the old new and creating a new you. So that's acting as if you behave, even though the 3D cells know, you behave as a healthier person. It's difficult in the beginning, but if you refer to your vision, and you see the image and the vision boards and you keep on relating to that, it becomes much easier, it becomes natural. A person who's healthy doesn't have to force himself or herself to do the right thing. They know already because it's their lifestyle. Somebody who goes to the gym and is always in the gym is a gym person, and exercise doesn't. They don't do the good stuff in a hard way. It comes naturally to them. It's easy, and the really reason why it's easy is because they identify with it. So they have made the assumption that they're healthy. So they act like a healthy person, and they have the healthy person habits. This applies to. It applies to anything you might be doing in this life. So health, wealth, success, relationships, the same thing. You just have to have a clear idea who you are or want to be. You act as though you are that person. You act as though you're that person, and you will become that person. So it's be, act, and have. You have. So you become that person. That's the have part. Okay? It takes a little bit of time. So the affirmations have to be done, and the visualization has to be done on a consistent basis. Every day, 2-3 times a day. The more times you do it, the more established you become in the new person or new identity. Once you have a new self-concept or new identity of yourself, it's effortless. Now you don't have to try anymore because this is who you identify as being. You are healthy, okay? And the physical world will catch up with you because you're doing the work physically that will make the spirit and mental. So the spirit and mental establishes it in the spirit world, and it comes down to the physical because you have it imprinted in your mind, subconscious. You take the actions as necessary, and you get the results. It's that simple. So it's be, act, have. It's that simple. If you practice it, you see. I've found out that it can take about 1,000, 1,200 listens of your self-affirmation tape to establish a new concept in your mind of who you are. And once that hits and it gets triggered and is imprinted into your subconscious, now you behave and act like the person you wanted to become. Your goal becomes real. It manifests. Your goal manifests because you have acted as though you were healthier or successful even before it was true. You first imprinted into the subconscious mind with the affirmations, vision board, inner conversations. Then it became an action because every single time you were behaving, you remind yourself, how would a healthy person behave? How would a wealthy person behave? Well, you keep on acting like that, and then you become that thing. It's so simple, so effective. It works. It really works. If you don't change your self-concept, you cannot get your results because your subconscious mind will throw you back to what it considers normal, even if the normal is painful. If you're currently unhealthy, your conscious mind likes that. It's painful, but it likes that. So when you're trying to fix it, it's going to send you right back to it. However, if you first work on your self-identity in the spirit and mental side with the affirmations and the assumptions and the vision boards, it's going to be easier to become, and then you start to act like the person. Here and there, small bits, you become that person. It's easier. Now it's natural. Now you behave like the wealthy person, the healthy person. It's much more easier. This is manifesting in the pure sense of the word. If you just do the manifesting with mentally and don't follow these steps, it's going to be much harder because if you don't change your self-concept, you cannot become a better or a new person. A new person that is healthy naturally or is wealthy naturally or has a better relationship naturally. Hope this helps you. Share with someone who you care about.